few more people to join in. Just kind of hope. Hi. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for people to join in. Hello, guys. Uh, Hi. This is my first time I'm doing a live after I kind of put a face to Stringtierey. So hi, I'm Divya, and I have a page Stringtierey. So hi guys, come on in, join in, introduce yourselves, and let me know what you're working on till I can get more people coming in. Um, where are you from? What do you do? What are you working on? Anything, just introduce yourself, guys. Um, so yeah, so if you've checked my stories, I wanted to do this live because I had like a huge chunk of Happy Meal that I got from Pradhan Embroidery stores, and they kind of have a really good variety of yarn here in India, and I kind of on and off keep buying a lot of different kinds of yarns just to try them out and how they feel, what are the different kinds of thicknesses, and how and what works well for different kind of projects. Uh, yeah, their Naughty Craft says they just finished the muffler. Oh, you finished it finally. That's great. And working on a couple of they both my cats have come. Uh, yeah, so as I was saying that I kind of keep buying different kinds of yarn on and off just to try them out, and I have kind of listed down a few yarns that I have which have very different variety, different types. So I kind of would like to do I kind of just ripped off the package open because I wanted to put out all the yarns together. So let me just jump right in and start talking about the yarns that I bought. So I have like a list of somewhere around 7 different types that I had bought. So I'll just go ahead and I'll talk about every one of them little by little. So the first one that I got is the Ganga Jive yarn. They actually have like a box of 4 yarns together. Yay! Thank you. I'm so happy that you're excited for it. Yeah. So as I was saying, this is the first. I have been waiting to get my hands on this. They have been off the shelf for a while, and I think they're going to be off the shelf for a while too. It's just there was like a little bit of stock, and I got informed that there is a little bit of stock, and I kind of just put it into the cart and bought it. So I think the company, the Wool Company, they are going to kind of discontinue this for a while and then come back, like relaunch it again and make it more softer. I mean, any day that will always be good. So I think I haven't tried the safari yarn that you're talking about. But this has this is an 8 ply. If you can see, I can show you there. Can you see like the thickness? It's a soft 8 ply yarn, and it's got these. So it's got like a very thin thread which is kind of looped around it, and kind of has these little pom-poms on and off throughout. So I think this makes for a really interesting project. So maybe hats or maybe a shawl. It's really beautiful. There's so many colorways in this, but I just wanted to stick to the white. I kind of really liked it. So I have like a set of 4 of them together. This is this is an acrylic nylon blend. It is approximately I think 170 meters per 100 grams. So that's a good yardage for a bulky weight. I mean, it's an 8 ply, so it's a bulky weight. So that's the first yarn. I'll keep that aside. I don't know what project I'm gonna make with this. I just bought it because it was in stock and I just had to have it. So I haven't thought anything about this yet. I'll jump on to the next one. So I bought these shaded 8 ply acrylic yarn. These are 100% acrylic, but trust me, they are so soft. They're like really squishy and very soft. I had not really I had not thought that 100% acrylic would be this soft, but it actually genuinely is. This is kind of it's like it's for a commission project. I actually would be trying for. Hi Aram, hi. Good to join. Good to see that you joined in. Um, yes, buying yarn because it's pretty is the best reason to buy. Definitely. I definitely think that I just buy on a whim. I don't have projects in my mind, but I have plenty of yarn that I've just bought and kept. So hi Kaleem. Uh, for at Naughty Craft says what is the recommended hook size for it? For which one? For the shaded 8 ply or for the Ganga Jive? I'm not sure. So yeah, you can get back on that. So as I was saying, I bought this as a combination um, with another 8 ply acrylic yarn. I'm gonna do that combination for a commission project. The 8 ply one. Yeah, so I think the recommended size for the 8 ply yarn is somewhere around 4 to 6 mm hooks, depending on the tension and the and the kind of stitch that you have. Like if you want it to be, but usually I end up using a 5.5 or 6 mm hook for the 8 ply because as per my I have a little tighter tension, so I kind of don't mind using a bigger hook size. So yeah, so as I was saying, I'm going to be doing a combination of these two yarns. They are not exactly similar because the shaded 8 ply is a reverse ply yarn, whereas the 8 ply is a normal worsted weight yarn. 5, I think 5 mm is recommended. Yeah, it depends. So I usually, kind of make a gauge swatch and see what kind of yeah, that's all. So see what works, because if I feel that the stitches are too small or they're a little too tight with 5 or 5.5, I end up going with 6 mm. So yeah, so I think with an 8 ply or 5.5, 5 to 6, anything in between works very well. 4 becomes too tight, I think. Yeah, so again, as I was saying, I think I'm going to repeat myself again. I'm going to be using this combination to make the Veronica Cardi by TL Yarn Crafts. Because I just, when I bought the fall crochet bundle pattern set, and I got the Veronica cardi in it. I showed it to one of my friends, and she wanted me to make that cardi. So kind of went through the whole process of selecting colors and all of that, and finally, settled down with these two. I think they make for a really good combination because even though this is shaded and it has some variations with it, I think the 8 ply, like the grey blue color of the grey blue solid color, kind of provides a very good contrast. So that is a done project together. The next, what I would want to show you is, I think, Yeah, this one. So this is, I think, very limited stock on the Pradhan Embroidery website. It's called the Spiral. I think they have very few colorways in it. But this didn't come in the package that I bought recently. But hey, thanks, Blues and Prink Crochet. Thank you so much. Um, I had bought this like a couple of times back, but I definitely would want to show this yarn because it has if I can show it right there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's actually got like a very twisted kind of a yarn texture. It's got these wavy kind of it's a wavy kind of a yarn. I really found it very interesting to find this kind of yarn here in India. And this I think does not qualify. This is bigger than an 8 ply. I think it's almost like a 12 ply. So it definitely goes into the bulky yarn section. I don't have anything in mind for this, but I'm open to suggestions. Anything with a bulky weight yarn should definitely look good. I like the colorway because it's nice and dark with a very, very few hint of beige lines in the middle. So it's a very nice brown and blonde combination in it. Bulky weight yarn, you do get it here in India. So next I would go to the Vardhaman Reflection. Yeah, I usually end up buying only the Ganga yarns because I've kind of worked with them, and oversized crochet cardi would be great in that yarn. Oh yes, definitely. I haven't tried any, although I do have a couple of patterns that I've bought which are with the bulky weight yarn. But I definitely think yes, a cardi would be really nice. Bags, yes, bags also definitely work very well. I had tried making a bag out of a 12 ply acrylic yarn that you get here. That works really well as well. Yeah, so coming back to, as I was saying, I have usually bought only the Ganga yarns because initially I had bought one of the Vardhaman yarns and I was not really happy with it because I don't find them as soft as as the Ganga yarns. Sorry. But this time I kind of wanted to experiment and I was looking for a particular yarn thickness. So I ended up buying a couple of Vardhaman yarns. And I must say they're not really that bad as well. They're not really that bad as I thought. So yeah, so this is the Vardhaman Reflection. It's got an extremely, extremely beautiful color. Purple is anyway one of my favorite colors. I just cannot, anything purple, I need to buy it. So yeah, see, Ganga yarns are definitely better. So yeah, so this I've been looking for a 5 or a 6 ply yarn, and I hadn't been getting any because usually most of the yarns are 4 ply or you get the bulky 8 or the DK weight, which is 2 or 3 ply. So just 1 second, hold on. I will be back. I think my cat is kind of making a lot of noise. Yes, go. Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, but you can, if you hear any cat noises in the background, please ignore it. So that's my cat kind of crying for attention. Come here. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go back to the purple. So this is the Vardhaman Reflection. They have a lot of colorways in it. And what I really like is, I don't think I can show you in this, or you'll be able to see. Along with the purple, there are these, lines of red in it. which has a little bit of a shiny, glittery feel to it. I and it looks really, really beautiful. So yeah, there. I think you can see now. You can see the hint of red in the middle. So I think that's like a really, really beautiful combination. You want me to introduce my cat? It's not a her, it's a he. Come here. His name is Pintia, and I think he wants to kind of run out. It's late here, so I won't be letting him out right now. So okay, I think if I have to introduce him, I'll have to run behind him. So I'm not going to do that right now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was looking for 5 or 6 ply yarn, which is very difficult to get here in India, because most of the yarns are 8 ply or 4 ply or DK 2 or 3 ply. So when I am intending to do the Surella holiday knit cal, which is a knitting project. I am not sure if I'm gonna try and attempt it because I'm terrible at knitting. I'm just like starting knitting. I am very scared about it. So that particular project calls for a 5 ply yarn. I didn't mind a 5 or a 6 ply, whichever I would get here in India. Yes, I have tried. I can't get your name. Angel Jofil. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah. So I have bought the hollow and light yarn, but I don't think it is that great for garments. I think it's more for accessories or home decor or stuff like that. I really didn't like the texture for garments. I don't think it's that great. So yes, thank you so much. I'm naughty at Naughty Crafts. I definitely need all the luck for trying out the knitting project. I'm not starting small. I'm starting with a huge sweater. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but well, you know, I have to try. So I want to do this as a combination with another Vardhaman yarn, which is the Vardhaman Khushboo. So if I don't know if you guys have seen, yes, same thoughts for the hollow yarn, exactly. I don't think it's a great yarn for garments. It's good for home decor. It's good for macrame. It's great for accessories like bags and purses and all. It's got a very good colorway, but not for garments. So hi Reshma, good to see you. I'm glad you joined in. Not your field, but I'm glad you joined in. So as I was saying, I'm going to do a combination. Angel Jofil says I have bought it, but was thinking what to use it for, and that's why I asked. Yeah. Blues and Pinks Crochet says I have used Khushboo and it's good. Hi Shweta, I can see you. I saw you joined in before, but I was kind of in the middle of saying something. Yes, so as I was saying, I like this is the Vardhaman Khushboo. I'm going to do a combination of these two for the sweater. I think that is one of the combinations. I was just so torn apart with what kind of colorways to use. I kind of ended up buying 2 combinations for the sweater. I don't know if I'm going to be making 2 of them, but nevertheless, there is nothing wrong in buying more yarn. So yeah, as I was saying, so this is the Vardhaman Khushboo. This is a 6-ply though, and this is a 5-ply. So the combination might not really work in terms of the yarn thickness. I'm sorry, Shweta is asking, Diwali time, was it the special that you knitting? I haven't started the project yet, but I'm going to be starting it. So not yet done anything on it. So knitting is something that I haven't tried. I usually crochet. So knitting is something that's new for me. Um, so yeah. So crochet. If I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Asks that she loves the purple yarn and what type of yarn it is. This is the Vardhaman Reflection, which is available here in India. So if you're here in India, you can order it online. You might get it at your local stores if it's possible. Else, you can always get it at Pradhan Embroidery stores, which is they have their own website. So this combination, although they might not work in terms of thicknesses, but nevertheless. Um, this is the second combination that I bought. Both of them are the Vardhaman Khushboo, so they're the same kind of thicknesses, and this will definitely work. What I wanted to do was, if you've seen the Swirella holiday knit sweater, it's got a solid color throughout the sweater, and your Nasreen from Crocheify. Okay, hi. Good to glad that you joined in. Um, yeah, so if you see that it has got a darker solid color for the entire sweater, and it's got a design way which is done in a lighter or a contrast color. So what I wanted to do was something that was different from the purple combination, which was a dark and a light. I wanted to do kind of a monotone combination for this. So that's why it's like a darker and lighter shade together of the same colorway. I think this is definitely going to work. I think I'm going to start working on this right now for the sweater. So that Vardhaman Khushboo 6-ply. Um, yeah, acrylic nylon blend. So that's a good thing. It is quite soft, but it is not as soft as the 8-ply shaded. Uh, uh, so yeah, this is Vardhaman. So it is quite I feel that Vardhaman is not that soft. I mean, they're okay. They're kind of nice, but they don't have the snuggly soft feeling to it. I definitely don't feel that. So, but I love this combination, so I'm gonna try this for the knitting project. I'm really scared about it. Okay, so next what we'll do is yeah, so I bought these as well. That's the Vardhaman Zigzag. Uh, I was very reluctant on buying this because I wasn't sure uh, of the colorway. But then, I mean, in the darker colors, I kind of didn't like it. But the lighter shade, I think it kind of works well. So this is a 4-ply, but it definitely doesn't feel like a 4-ply. It is quite thinner. It is quite thinner than an actual 4-ply. So I think it's one of those thinner sides of the 4-ply that you get. I don't have any other yarn which is 4-ply here right now. But yeah, so that this is I don't think it's written on this here. It's 100% acrylic yarn. It's I think somewhere around 250 meters per 100 grams. So one ball is a 100-gram piece. So, but I'm excited about this colorway. It would make a very good lightweight shawl. I definitely think it would do that, and a very classic color. Definitely, I love beiges. They make it's very good for office wear. So yes, now that winter is approaching, that can be another project. So moving on, I had bought. I'm a big fan of 100% pure wool yarns. I just absolutely love them. They are great to work with. They are excellent for baby projects. They are excellent for caps and hats as well. And I had always been using the Ganga Warm and Soft, which is 100% because it has a very good range in the kind of colors that they have. Uh, But on my recent trip to Bombay, I kind of felt and used the Oswal Winter King, and I am in love with this rayon. I'm absolutely in love with this yarn. It is an 8 ply. It doesn't really feel like an 8 ply, but it is an 8 ply. It's a thicker yarn. 100% wool, works very well for caps and hats because even though it is soft, it kind of has its own rigidity to it. So if you're making a hat, it kind of stays. It doesn't flop. It doesn't, it doesn't stitch to loose. Uh, so that definitely is. I had bought, this is like the leftover yarn that I have. I made a monkey cap for my dad out of this combination. Um, and he liked it. It's a pattern that I was working on and I have written it by myself. I don't know when I'm gonna release it because it still needs a lot of work and refinement in it. But nevertheless, my dad absolutely loved it, um, and it actually keeps you warm. So 100% wool, guys. It really works. It's so soft and great to work with. It actually kind of makes me feel that I don't want to work with acrylic blends anymore. But well, certain projects call for different yarns. Okay, now for all the shiny bling that I bought. Um, yes, I know how to make a monkey cap, and I'm writing a pattern for it. I hope to release it soon, maybe by another, maybe by early December, because I'm kind of packed till end of November. I have a wedding in the family, so no time for that at all. No time for anything else at all. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, so the bling is here. I was very skeptical, but I was very attracted to the Vardhaman Salsa. Sorry, I kind of forgot the name because there's one more blingy yarn which they have, which Pradhan has. So this is, can you see the glitter on this, guys? Can you like see the shimmer and shine on the yarn? Oh my god, I fell like I saw it in the website. I wasn't sure how it would come and how blingy it would be, but when I got it in my hand, oh my god, I cannot get over this. I do love my bling. um so, but even though this is bling and it has all these, it's got this hairy kind of, I don't know how to show it. I think, yeah, there. Can you see? It's got this hairy kind of a texture to it, but it is extremely soft. It is like really soft. It's very squishy, very soft. So I think this makes for a very good fancy party wear kind of a wrap or a shrug, or yeah, so glittery. Oh god, I cannot get over on how glittery this is. This is just, oh, can you just see? Okay, I cannot get over how glittery this is. So yeah, you can make bags and scarves and stuff, but I think this, I got it with a project in mind. It's going to be a very funky party wear kind of a wrap. Yeah, a shrug kind of a wrap. I think, yeah, that's another project that I have in mind. It's everything will pan out in December. Yes, nothing in November for now. But oh my god, just look at that bling. Okay, I can't get over it. Yeah, similar to the Vardhaman Salsa, there is another yarn called the Twinkle. Okay, this is also shiny shimmery. It's got longer hairs than the salsa, but it is not as soft and not that great for garments. It kind of feels a little, can you hear that? It kind of has a plasticky feel to it. So I think this is very good for you know, maybe bags, accessories, jewelry, but bling, I had to buy it. I have no project in my mind for all of these yarns, but I had to buy them. So yeah, so can you see? Can you see the bling? This is like more blingier than the Vardhaman Salsa. This is called the Twinkle. Yes, it is a nylon yarn. So it kind of sounds very plasticky, feels very plasticky, but great for accessories definitely. Not for garments though. It's not that soft. Yeah, I garments definitely the Vardhaman Salsa if you have to put in some bling on it. So that. Now last but not the least, I have been looking for a t-shirt yarn here in India. I have not been able to find it. I even went through the whole process of making my own t-shirt yarn. I kind of was a little successful in it, but not that great when you have to do it on your own. They're not very uniform. Hi Kadambari, I'm glad that you joined in. I'm almost kind of at the end of my life, but I'm glad that you joined in. I still have a lot more to do. You can listen. So as I was saying, I was looking for the t-shirt yarn here in India, but I wasn't there. I couldn't find it anywhere. Nothing that could, that was reasonable and good. And I'm sorry, you can share type of hook you always use, like your favorite. Oh, hi, Shining Victories. I'm so glad that you joined in. Coming back to the hook question. I think I have, I always love working with 5.56 mm yarn, I mean hook. I don't like working with very small needles. They're not really great ergonomically. I don't. I haven't really worked much with thinner yarn as well. It takes too much time, frankly. Uh, I know it actually is much more lighter and it works very well, but I haven't been using thinner yarn, so I don't go for the smaller hooks as well. But yes, but anything from I think 5.5, 6 mm. I think these three are my favorite hook sizes, and I always love working with those kind of hook sizes or anything about that. Yes. So coming back to the t-shirt yarn, um, I wasn't able to find anything here in India, and I had been constantly searching everywhere until until I went to the physical store in Mumbai of Pradhan Embroidery stores, and I was just glancing around the store and I found this huge bag of this yarn which is stuffed in, and on closer look I found it is the t-shirt yarn. So I kind of bought one whole, like a set for myself just because I wanted to try it out. They haven't launched it officially on their website yet, but guys in Mumbai who can go to their physical store, look out for the t-shirt yarn. They definitely have it, and I think it is really good, really good. Yes, it is there on Amazon, but the problem is that Amazon kind of charges the import rate on it, so it kind of becomes very expensive, which doesn't really work for us here in India. So I always look out for local yarns, Indian made yarns. Frankly, I haven't even, like a lot of people, um, since here in Bangalore there is a store called Pony Craft stores, and you get a lot of imported yarns in it. I think they have a website as well. Um, there is this particular yarn from Turkey called Nako yarns. I haven't really, like, I found a lot of, I think, Topsy Turvy Crochet, she uses a lot of Nako yarn. I haven't really used any, so I have no feedback on that. But I definitely go for more local yarns or Indian made yarns. I think that's a very good way to know what you have in your country and use it. Um, so yes, for the last I have kept is this. This is the t-shirt yarn, and I absolutely fell in love with this color. I I think it's just an amazing color. It's like this really beautiful peach. Um, so they have the yarn on weight. So I think this is like 100 grams. I don't know what is the yardage. I think it costs somewhere around 100. Yes, I got it. I went to the store and I was so excited that they had the t-shirt yarn, because you do not get t-shirt yarn here in India. And I've been looking for it for a very long time. I think one of my other searches has been, the bulky wool, or the really thicker wool that you make blankets out of with, with the hand knitting. I've been searching for those as well here in India, but you don't get it. Um, I'm just like waiting for somebody to kind of use, or I mean get into importing the bulky yarn here, the really big fat bulky ones. I kind of found a few on Amazon, but but they're very expensive. So Young Street Creations says they make beautiful the t-shirt yarns make really beautiful baskets. I agree. I totally agree. I I had started, yes, I had started making my own t-shirt yarn because I never found any of these here in India. So I kind of ripped off 2 or 3 old t-shirts in different simple solid colorways, and I had made kind of like a table mat to keep an artifact on it from one of them. If you can hold on for a second, I will get it. Yeah, I'm back. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, so as I was saying, I made my own t-shirt yarn, and I made this mat to as a centerpiece for a table, like to keep an artifact on top of it. Um, and I really found it excellent to work with t-shirt yarns. They make for really nice bulky, stiff kind of artifacts. So they make for great bags, baskets, and mats. Definitely mats. um, I This is all I could manage out of one t-shirt, and kind of just managed to squeeze in with a very tiny granny square. So I kept it on top of my coffee table as a centerpiece to keep an artifact on it. So kind of looks good. So yes, so coming back to this beautiful colorway, I'm going to be making a bag out of it. I have the bag accessories as well. I had like bought it long back, thinking that I will make. Uh, Thank you for all the hearts. I will be making a bag out of it. So would love to know if there are any other suggestions for t-shirt yarn. Um, I have a project in mind, but I would be open to suggestions. So I will be putting up. So that is kind of the end of all the yarns that I have. Yeah, all the yarns that I have that I've recently bought. I have bought like a lot of yarns before as well. I had also bought the loopy yarn, which I don't think I have right now. It's kind of packed and kept inside because it's not a project that I'm going to be working on pretty soon. But I just found it really beautiful. It is the loopy yarn also is a very beautiful yarn. You do get it here in India. They not the thicker blanket ones, but the very tiny loops, which are great for bags or ponchos or garments. It is quite soft, so you can use it as you can use it for uh, garments as well. So that brings the end of my unboxing. Lot of yarns, lot of variety, really, really good colorways. And I can't wait to start projects out of it and share all of them with you guys. Um, I'll be happy. I will be posting a kind of a layout pic of all the yarns. I will be very, very happy to have suggestions and your opinions on what works and what has worked for you. What kind of yarn do you like to use? And you can. I will put up a post and you can reply on that. Uh, what kind of yarns do you like? Which is your favorite one? And which do you love working with the most? So I think that kind of brings it into it. I am so happy and so glad that all of you guys joined and saw all the yarns and interacted with me. And I'm really, really happy to have done this live. So I'll catch you guys soon. I might make a thing out of doing a weekly live. Um, if you have any suggestions on what kind of weekly lives do you would you want me to make, I would be. You can just message me, pop up, and this. Nice to meet you too. I'm glad. I'm Meenakshi. I'm almost at the end of my life, but thank you for joining in. Um, so nice to meet you too. I DM me if you would want to personally have a chat with me. I would love to know you more. And keep the love coming. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hi Meenakshi. I'm sorry you kind of got the. You can catch the replay of the live. The replay of the live will be up for another 24 hours. Uh, yes, you. Um, so the t-shirt yarn is going to be up on the website pretty soon. I'm not sure when, because they said that they will be listing it up on their website. But I think they need to sort out some few technical issues about it. Uh, but currently, it is available in the physical store of Pradhan Embroidery stores in Mumbai. Uh, it's not available online. If you have anybody coming in from Bombay or anything like that, uh, you could always ask people to get it. So if and when they get it on the website, I will definitely put out a story or a post announcing it. So hi guys for joining in. Um, so okay, yeah. So definitely thank you for being a part of this live, and I'll catch you guys soon. Uh, Bye. Good night for people here in India. Good morning for people in the US. Uh, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.